Today's horoscope, Sagittarius April 22nd, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You're inclined to gain an advantage on a mental level today, as you now recognize what was standing in your way. Communication and learning endeavors are appealing and successful. This might also be a time to commit to a home or family project. The ability to see things more realistically feels right and also empowering. Meeting your responsibilities is important to you right now, and it also helps you feel more confident and mature. You may feel aligned with or supported by a significant person in your life. Work done now can be especially fruitful down the road. Reality has a way of making itself known today, and although it might be surprising for a moment, it ultimately makes you feel stronger. A responsibility to family might surface today that you're ready to fulfill. Of all the zodiac signs, you're the most likely to engage in a quick hookup. This fiery, feisty temperament runs through you to your core. Today is promising sizzling and sultry cosmic weather, so prepare to see hard eyes. As sweet Venus, our goddess planet of attraction and pleasure, links to electric Uranus, you'll be ready for spontaneity and spice when it comes to your romantic life. This would be a great day to experiment beneath the sheets with your lover or even book a hotel to get naughty. Just be safe and don't get caught doing anything you shouldn't in the hot tub. Personal matters trump professional ambition. You might become confined to your personal life once Saturn in Pisces conjuncts the North Node in Pisces and opposes the South Node in Virgo. The fateful cosmic energy suggests that it is time for you to shift gears in your schedule. Personal goals, obligations, and more may take precedence over whatever is happening in your career path. It might be initially challenging, especially if you do not want to change your routine. However, you might be overdue for restructuring your work and life balance. Your need to feel needed and useful gives you the drive to work tirelessly to meet your goals or the goals of others. This is an admirable quality intensely favored by our modern society. But step back and take a realistic look at what it's doing to your body. Are you putting off exercise in order to work more? Are you skipping meals or eating poorly due to the work schedule you keep? Make your work ethic a real virtue and remind yourself when it's time to quit. This can be a really fun day for you. If things have been stressing you or getting you down, get ready to feel much better. It can be almost impossible to get through an entire day without smiling and laughing when there is a vibration in the air. Don't dwell on things. Get yourself going and see what you can get into. Being active and social is probably just what you need to get back on your feet, if need be. Mars only returned to your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery 3 days ago, but he has spent them all at a friendly aspect to Neptune, less than a month after the planet of hopes and dreams returned to a playful and creative part of your chart for the first time in 150 years. With the Sun in his first full day in your work sector and the stars already starting to align on the job and career fronts, this brings you to the dawn of a powerful few months on both sides of life's fence. With neither side backing down anytime soon, it is all about knowing when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off. 3 days after Mars returned to an adventurous part of your chart, he is just starting to separate from a friendly aspect to Neptune in your romantic sector, something that has brought the planets of passion and dreams as well as a mix of romance, passion, and adventure together. With Venus, the planet of love, just 10 days away from her return to your romantic sector, this is just a taste of things to come over the next 2 months. Daily Planetary Overview. As Saturn aligns with the North Node in Pisces and stands opposite the South Node in Virgo, the universe presents a moment of deep reflection and potentially long-lasting decisions. This isn't a fleeting astrological event. It's a powerful cosmic invitation to pause and ask yourself one essential question: are you in this for the long haul? This energy isn't about short-term wins or temporary satisfaction. It's about commitment. About taking responsibility for the future you're actively shaping, whether consciously or not. This could apply to anything from a romantic relationship or a new career path to a major financial agreement or a personal promise you're considering making. Whatever it is, it's asking for your full attention and a long-term vision. Maybe you're feeling drawn to say yes to something that looks good on paper, but deep down you're not entirely sure if it's right for you. Perhaps there's pressure to commit, sign your name, or make a promise that could lock you in for months or even years to come. Take a moment to slow down. Ask yourself, is this aligned with the kind of life I want to build? Because under Saturn's influence, what you agree to now could have a ripple effect far into your future. This is a time to be clear-eyed and grounded. Not fearful but intentional. If you've ever looked back and thought, I wish I'd taken a bit more time before I said yes to that, then consider this your second chance. It's perfectly okay to take a pause, ask questions, seek guidance, or even walk away if something doesn't feel quite right. Your future self will thank you for choosing wisely. At the same time, you may find that your mind is especially active right now. You're likely analyzing situations deeply, maybe even reading between the lines more than necessary. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, your insights are sharp. On the other, you might overthink or misinterpret someone's words or actions. That's okay, just try to give yourself grace. If you find yourself spiraling mentally, step back. Go for a walk, journal your thoughts, or talk them through with someone you trust. Don't let mental clutter cloud your sense of purpose. Challenges may also surface unexpected roadblocks or interactions that throw you off balance. It might feel like someone is working against you or like you're being subtly tested. Instead of resisting, try to approach these moments with curiosity rather than frustration. What are they revealing about your boundaries, your values, or even your fears? Often, the people or circumstances that challenge us the most become our greatest teachers if we're willing to listen. On a brighter note, the emotional energy today brings a soft, affectionate glow to your relationships. Whether you're partnered or single, you may feel a greater ease in expressing your heart. There's comfort in being open, in sharing your feelings without expectation. If you're in a relationship, this is a beautiful time to reconnect, to talk, to listen, and to simply enjoy each other's company without pressure. If you're single, your magnetic charm and originality are likely to draw people in. Friends may seek out your company more than usual, inspired by your ideas and enthusiasm. But don't be surprised if you feel a little drained beneath the surface. With so much energy moving around, your system may need a pause even if your mind keeps racing. If motivation feels low, don't push yourself. You're not lazy, and you're not falling behind. Sometimes, the most productive thing you can do is rest. Let yourself reset, knowing that your natural energy will return, and when it does, you'll feel more aligned and effective than before. Financially, the stars are encouraging you to treat yourself, but with a little mindfulness. Now is a wonderful time to invest in something that adds value to your life, whether that's a useful tool, a thoughtful gift, or even a meaningful experience. But rather than splurging on one big item, consider spreading your resources across things that truly enrich your day-to-day. Listen to advice from those you trust. They may have insights that help you make smarter choices with your money. And remember, abundance isn't just about what you gain, but also about how wisely you use what you already have. As this day unfolds, think of it as a gentle crossroad between the past and the future, between the things you've outgrown and the opportunities that are calling you forward. You don't have to figure everything out at once. You just have to be present with what you're feeling, honest about what you want, and courageous enough to choose with intention. So, let me ask you, have you recently faced a decision that felt weighty or long-term? How did you navigate it? Or are you sitting with one now, unsure of which direction to go? Share your thoughts, your stories, or even your questions below. We're all in this together, learning as we grow, one choice at a time.